send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much for that. 7:37, and this morning we're really focusing on keeping you and your family safe. Several stories recently have hit the news that have raised questions about what all of us should be doing to protect ourselves from sex crimes coming up on the subways to deadly road rage, then this tragic movie theater shooting.
Here to talk more about how to get out of those dangerous situations is the author of the book, Badge of Evil, and security expert this morning, Bill Stanton. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I'm hearing all this. As a mom, I just want to take my kids to go see the Minions and not have to worry about things like this. I mean, how concerned should I be? What should I be aware of and looking out for when I go to the movie theaters?
Well, you are a concerned mom, and we're all concerned about our safety and security.
Right.
So what it is everybody has bad habits, but guess what? Everybody has good habits.
Right.
And what this is about cultivating good habits, situational awareness. You know, you go to a movie theater, the first thing you do is you look for the best seat in the house. Just go one step further, know where the exits are. And you do that wherever you go. Coming to the studio, I know you got an exit right in the middle, you got one on each end. So God forbid anything's going down, I'm grabbing you two, we're getting out of Dodge. It's all about common sense, knowing where the exits are, and knowing how to react if something goes down.
Should these theaters be doing more, do you think?
Well, you know, they can be giving that situational awareness to the employees. They could train them on what to do and what not to do. But don't count on them.
You got to count
on yourself. Yep. You know, we're all responsible for ourselves.
Right. Now, you talked about looking for that exit. What other tips do you have for people out there?
Well, you know, read people. You know, be observant. You know, we all today, what do? We're all in our iPhones, listening to our iPads, headphones. We live in these little cocoons. Something goes down, we're not going to know until it's too late.
Exactly.
Be aware.
All right, I want to talk about the subways because, I mean, this number is so disturbing. From January until July, there have been 343 reported sex crimes, which is a 7.5% increase from last year. You know, you're on a subway train, you know, and look, I'm a big guy. I don't necessarily think about it as much, but my wife's on a train. Lisa, you're on a train.
All the time.
You know, and there's some creepo on there, and you're alone on a train. I mean, what should people be doing?
Well, same thing. You know, when you're traveling, know where you are, know the demographic, know the crime statistics. Like, you're putting out how crime is on the rise. Well, guess what? I'm not necessarily going to be on a train late at night. I'm going to be I may go for that extra buck and get in a cab. If I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to go where the bulk of people are. Safety in numbers. Don't stand by the edge of the platform. Don't be flashing jewelry. All of this stuff is common sense. And you know what, guys? We all think it's never going to happen to us. You know, like something's never going to happen. Every victim that's ever been a victim never thought it was going to be them.
And lastly, road rage, talking about that. I mean, a man in Florida killed over something like this. What should people do?
His kids are in the car watching that. It's unbelievable.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know what? We live in a movie world where we see people get out and they fight and they dust themselves off. It doesn't work like that. Common sense, take a breath, click ahead a couple of steps and realize what could happen to you or that could happen to them. We all want to go home safe, fender bender, laugh it off. They call it insurance.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's interesting because when you're driving, I think sometimes the rage takes over.
Yes.
Right.
You know, someone does something to you, or you feel this instinct of, you know what, I'm going to give this guy a look, or I'm going to flip this guy off. You know.
It happens every day. I got cut off. Someone's cursing me. I roll down the window and I'm making a face on purpose. Does your grandmother know you curse like that?
Yeah.
And he started laughing. I started laughing. We gave each other thumbs up. All good.
You just got to breathe.
You know, sometimes when you cut somebody off, own it.
Right.
I'm like, dude,
sorry.
I own it. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Thank you, Bill. Take that whoosah moment.
Very good.
Bill, thank you so much. Also, be sure to check out his new book, Badge of Evil. You definitely want to see that. For more information, go to